I'm the police.
Okay, and what's going on there?
I've been kidnapped and I've been missing for 10 years and I'm here. I'm free now.
Man, I'm calling the 911 for Amanda Berry. I thought this girl was dead. You know what I mean?
Okay, and what's your address?
2207 Seymour Avenue.
But the drama isn't over yet. 2207 Seymour Avenue is owned by a man named Ariel Castro. He's gone out, but could return any moment.
We're going to send them as soon as we get a car open.
No, I need them now before we get back.
All right, we're sending them, okay?
Okay.
I felt really scared he was going to come back and there was nothing I could do. He always came and went. My neighbor shouted to me, "Grab them and bring them inside or he'll kill us."
Okay, stay there with those neighbors. Talk to the police when they get there.
Okay.
Okay, talk to the police when they get there. We're sending them, okay?
Okay.
Who's the guy who went out?
His name is Ariel Castro.
All right, how old is he?
He's like 52.
All right, and
Steven, I'm Amanda Berry. I've been on the news for the last 10 years.
Okay, I got that here. I already. And you said, what was his name again?
Ariel Castro.
And is he white, black, or Hispanic?
I'm Hispanic.
And what's he wearing?
I don't know, because he's not here right now. That's
When
why
he
I got away.
when he left, what was he wearing?
Sweetheart, it's a pity. What?
Right, the police are on the way. Talk to them when they get there. Okay?
I
told you they're on the way. Talk to them when they get there, okay?
All right, okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
At 5:52, the dispatcher calls in a squad car.
I have a call taker on the phone with a female who says her name is Amanda Berry and that she had been kidnapped 10 years ago. She's at this location now. She's saying that the male is Ariel Castro, 52-year-old Hispanic male that lives at 2207 Seymour, and that he's been holding her here for 10 years.
Adam 2-3, you got a boss coming? This might be for real.
At 5:55, a neighbour's phone records police breaking into 2207 Seymour Avenue.
The police arrived. She ran over and hugged them. They straight away put her inside the police car. And when she was inside the car, she told them there were two more women.
See, that girl Amanda told the police, I ain't just the only ones. It's some more girls up in that house.
We found them. We found them. Georgina Days. We also have a Michelle Knight in the house. I don't know if you want to look that up in the the system. 32 years old.
And when they came out, was just astonishing, because I thought they were going to come up with nothing.
So they brought the other two out and took them to hospital.
The other two girls were naked. They brought them down wrapped in blankets. He had them up there chained, naked.
So Paul, talk me through the sequence of events for you on May the 6th, the evening.
I just had gotten home from work. It was about 14 minutes after 6, and I got a phone call from somebody highly placed telling me that they had found Gina and Amanda. And my reaction was shocked that they had been found, but then he said, and a third girl. And a third girl. I said, there's another body? He said, no, alive. And I was dumbfounded.
At 6 p.m, a call goes out to trace Ariel Castro. At 6:16, police track him down.
We've got Ono Castro and Ariel Castro in custody down here at McDonald's.
You know, the neighbors say they had no idea whatsoever. They are absolutely stunned. They described this man as very friendly. He'd come out to get his mail. He would chat and strike up conversation, but they never saw any of the young women. They never even suspected whatsoever. But right now here on Seymour Avenue, there's incredible joy here in this neighborhood.
Hundreds of news crews descend on Seymour Avenue. Normal programming is suspended. Live coverage takes over from night to next morning.
Good morning. Just a half a block away from suspect Ariel Castro's home, his uncle, who works at this convenience store. We spoke exclusively to Julio Castro about his nephew to get his family's reaction.
Two days after the three women are found,
Ariel Castro is charged with 4 counts of kidnapping and 3 counts of rape. Bail is set at $8 million. He does not enter a plea.
Charges against Mr. Castro are based on premeditated, deliberate, and depraved decisions to snatch 3 young ladies from Cleveland's West Side streets to be used in whatever self-gratifying, self-serving way he saw fit.
With respect to Mr. Castro, he is waiving examination on each case. With respect to bond on Mr. Castro is 52 years old. He has lived in the area for 39 years. He is on unemployment compensation, and to the best of my knowledge, he has no convictions for felonies or serious misdemeanors.
So what did really happen all those years ago here in Cleveland? And why did it take more than 10 years to find 3 young women, 2 of them teenagers, who were snatched off the street and kept captive in a residential house? Let's start at the beginning. Michelle Knight was last seen here on the corner of Lorraine Avenue and West 106th Street on August the 22nd, 2002. Less than a year after that, and just 4 blocks that way at West 110th Street, again on Lorraine Avenue, Amanda Berry was last seen. That was on April the 21st, 2003. Less than a year after that, on April the 2nd, 2004, Gina DeJesus was seen at that phone box on the corner of West 105th Street and Lorraine Avenue. All Lorraine Avenue. It seems that Ariel Castro took all of these girls from the same street. When the first of the 3 captives goes missing, there's no publicity. The victim is Michelle Knight. It's August the 22nd, 2002. Michelle is 21. She's last seen at her cousin's house, near West 106th Street and Lorraine Avenue. Her grandmother recalls for me the events of the day.
Well, we first realized when she didn't come home one day. I guess she had went to the store or something over 106th, and she never came back. And we just thought that maybe she had, walked to somebody's house to visit, so we didn't take no mind to it until her mother had called the police, and they said they couldn't do nothing about it for 48 hours or something until they know if she's missing or not. We kept looking for her, walking around, putting stuff on, like the poles, putting up flyers.
Michelle Knight's life was hard. She'd reportedly been assaulted at school and dropped out at 17 because she was pregnant. Her child was taken away by social services just before she disappeared. Her missing persons report filed by her mother shows Michelle is wearing blue shorts and a white t-shirt. She has mental abnormalities and is often confused by her surroundings. Her nickname is Shorty. At what point did you feel that you might never see Michelle again?
Well, it took me, I say, pretty much about 9 months, I would say. I started kind of giving up hope, yet my heart was saying that she was still out there someplace.
After 15 months, the police take Michelle off the missing persons list. To all intents and purposes, Michelle Knight has vanished off the face of the earth. But by this time, Ariel Castro has struck again. The victim is Amanda Berry. It's April the 21st, 2003, the day before her 17th birthday. Amanda's heading home from her evening shift at Burger King on Lorraine Avenue. She calls her sister to cancel her lift. Someone else is driving her home. Originally, it was thought that Amanda had run away from home. Then a week later, a call was made from Amanda's mobile phone to her mother. The caller said that Amanda was fine and that she'd be coming home in a couple of days. The police and the FBI conclude that Amanda wasn't a runaway, she was a missing person.
People can sit back